It started with a scream, sharp, terrified, and quickly silenced. And then, only the quiet footsteps of a man dragging something heavy into the woods. The sun had just begun to dip below the horizon in the quiet town of Maple Hollow, painting the sky with hues of gold and crimson. The air was cool and still. Nobody expected anything bad to ever happen in Maple Hollow. But that night, everything changed. 12-year-old Emily Carter had taken a shortcut home through the woods, like she always did, even though her mother had told her not to. Just a 10-minute walk, Emily had reasoned. It's not even dark yet. She never imagined those 10 minutes would turn into the most terrifying experience of her life. Emily Carter was bright, curious, and deeply compassionate, especially toward animals. Her best friend wasn't a classmate or a cousin. It was a retired police K-9 named Diesel. Diesel, a powerful German shepherd with soulful brown eyes and a grizzled muzzle, had been adopted by Emily's father, Jacob, after serving 7 years with the local police department. Diesel was more than just a pet. He was family. After Jacob had left the force following a back injury, he and Diesel had both struggled to adjust. But Emily had brought joy back into their lives. Diesel, once a fierce, disciplined tracker, now loved nothing more than curling beside Emily as she read him stories. But on that fateful evening, Diesel's instincts came roaring back to life. Jacob had just poured a cup of coffee when Diesel shot up from his place by the window, his ears perked, body tense. A low growl rumbled from his chest. "What is it, boy?" Jacob asked. Diesel barked, loud and sharp. He pawed at the door. Then the phone rang. It was Emily's mother. "She should have been home by now, Jacob. It's dark." Jacob looked at the clock. Emily was 20 minutes late. His heart dropped. And Diesel was already out the door. Emily's legs were scraped, her face streaked with tears. She had tried to fight, tried to scream, but the man had shoved her into the back of a van. She remembered the duct tape, the smell of gasoline, and the way he muttered under his breath, angry, confused. He had said her name. Not kid or girl. Her name. Emily. That chilled her more than anything. Now, trapped in a shed somewhere deep in the woods, she could barely breathe. She could only hope someone would find her. Diesel tore through the forest like a storm, his nose to the ground, growling low. Jacob ran behind, panting, flashlight swinging wildly. Diesel stopped suddenly, sniffed the earth, then barked deep and sure. Jacob recognized that bark. It meant, "I found something." There was a discarded backpack half buried beneath a bush. Emily's. Jacob felt his knees buckle. "Where is she, boy?" he whispered. Diesel took off again. Emily heard barking. Faint, but getting louder. She screamed, muffled by the tape. Diesel reached the shed just as the kidnapper was coming out, dragging Emily by the arm. Jacob saw red. But before he could act, Diesel leapt. He was on the man in seconds, growling, snapping, pushing him to the ground with terrifying force. The man tried to reach for something in his coat, maybe a weapon, but Diesel bit down hard on his arm. Jacob raced over, pulling Emily into his arms, sobbing, tearing off the tape. "You're okay, baby. You're safe now." Police sirens wailed in the distance. Diesel didn't move from his guard position until backup arrived. The kidnapper, once in custody, said something that shook the Carters to the core. "I wasn't going to hurt her. She's my daughter." Jacob froze. "What did you say?" "I have the right to see her," the man hissed. "You lied to her about everything." Emily looked to her father, eyes wide. "What is he talking about?" Jacob was pale. Silent. Later, at the hospital, when the chaos had quieted and Emily was wrapped in a warm blanket, Jacob sat beside her. His hands trembled. "You deserve to know," he said quietly. "When you were a baby, your mother and I weren't married yet. She had a relationship before me. It was brief. Dangerous. She left him when she found out he had a record. She was scared for you. So, I stepped in. I raised you like my own. I am your father, Emily. In every way that matters. Emily was silent, taking it all in. Why didn't you ever tell me? We wanted to protect you. We never thought he'd find you. Tears welled in her eyes. But he knew me. Jacob held her tightly. He'll never come near you again. I promise. Diesel nuzzled her hand gently. The town called Diesel a hero. The mayor gave him a medal. The police wanted to rehire him, even part-time. But Diesel stayed where he belonged, at home with Emily, curled up by her bed at night. The trauma would take time to heal. Emily started therapy, and Jacob attended every session with her. They were stronger now, more honest, more united. And Diesel? He never left her side. Emily even started a blog, Pawsitive Tales, to share Diesel's story and those of other animal heroes around the world. You saved me, she whispered to Diesel one night, scratching behind his ears. And you taught me something. He cocked his head. That even when the world is scary, even when the people you trust let you down, there's still good. There's still hope. If Diesel's story moved you, if Emily's courage inspired you, then this is just the beginning. Here on Pawsitive Tales, we honor the animals who go above and beyond. The canines who protect, the cats who comfort, the rescue pets who rescue us right back. Leave a comment below, what did you feel when Diesel saved Emily? Do you have a hero pet of your own? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real-life stories that celebrate the incredible bond between humans and animals. Because sometimes, heroes wear fur. And sometimes, they come just in time.